Portland area is continuing to see a rise in gun violence, and activists are taking their message to the community. A second March Against Murder is planned for this weekend. The first march was held back in May. Fox 12's Bridget Chavez spoke with the organizer about the event and explains why they chose a specific location.
I spoke with the organizer of tomorrow's rally, Royal Harris, and he says the reason why they're holding it this time in Gresham is specifically so that these communities who are on the outskirts of Portland don't feel left out.
In coming to Gresham, we understand that as we look at the Portland metro area, there are specific places that traditionally haven't been highlighted and we talk about very vaguely, or we don't give them to address the unique challenges they face as the murders in their particular part of town increase.
Less than 2 miles from where the rally will be held, a man was shot in the parking lot of a shopping center at Northeast Halsey and 181st Street last week.
As a result to the continued violence and the continued homicide, the need to speak out against it has continued. So with this one, after talking with the mayor of Gresham and discussing it, we decided to have it in this centralized location of Vance Park, which represents where a lot of activities within the African American and Black community happen in Gresham right now.
Harris says tomorrow's rally will have 2 major focuses. The men of the group Word is Bond will jumpstart a campaign against gun violence, and a former Portland police officer will speak. But Harris says he wants people to know this isn't just about gun violence.
It is about the premeditated taking of a human life for no good reason, in all the forms that takes.
Harris says like the march that was held back in May, they want to focus on conflict resolution so that pulling the trigger or any other type of deadly force is no longer an option.
Really attacking is the idea in the mind state that as a culture we've started to accept the taking of a human life as a legitimate form of conflict resolution, whether big or small. And if you agree that that's unjust, that that's not morally right, and that's not something that reflects what being an Oregonian is, come on out.
Tomorrow's rally starts here at Vance Park at 1 o'clock and lasts until about 3:30, and Harris says it's open to everyone. In Gresham, Bridget Chavez, Fox 12 Oregon.